Alrighty guys, this is bow and rod. I've not showed you anything with bows yet. So, I just had to take something back to the Home Depot. And I know there's some fish down here. And we're gonna peg one. And I'm gonna show you guys the bow side of this. Sorry about that, my glasses was falling down. And we'll see if we can't get some Asian carp. They are invasive. I do use these for bait. They do not go to waste. I do know people who eat them, so they are in use. Okay folks, we got some bogeys up here, and how I spot the carp is they will create a ripple effect because they're so close to the top of the water. I don't think you guys can see it, but I'm gonna focus on shooting them and not on showing you. Just real quick, but you gotta be real quiet. These fish spook. See him spitting the water out? Okay, get nice and close. Okay, I lost sight of him. So they went back down. This isn't very deep. There's another school right here. And we'll focus on this other school. They like to swim. See, which is right there. So we'll just get in front of them a little bit. We're just looking for some Asian carp. Not common carp. Asian carp. Okay, that's how it's done. Right like that. Okay, so oh, these guys like to fight. There it is, an invasive Asian carp. Oh, don't go in the water. Nope. Or big head or silver carp. There's about 3 different subspecies of these Asian carp, so they're good catfish bait. Okay, so probably gonna shoot one more. I could get a bunch out of here, but our freezer, I just don't like stocking a bunch of fish. It's best when it's fresh. I don't plan on going fishing this weekend, so anyways, hopefully you guys can see that. It creates a ripple, an indentation in the water of where they're at. Like I said, because their heads are constantly going above and below the water, they actually filter like ectoplankton. What am I thinking of? Plankton and microorganisms like that. Or is plankton a microorganism? I think so. Anyways.
Phytoplankton?
Yeah, phytoplankton and stuff like that. Through their gills by sucking it in. They're not going after worms. They're not going after little bait fish. So that's how I spot them. That's how I personally look for them. If you can't see them through clear enough water, that's a good indication that they're there. And you just kind of aim in that spot. But I can see them in this water. So I got 2 indications. I don't know where he's at, but I have a good idea. That's his head. Usually they move in groups. I tried to shoot a little low. I missed that one. See? This is realistic as it gets. I missed. I think I hit them all. And usually, for me, you give them a couple minutes, they come right back. They're a creature of habit. Usually got to aim a little low. I think I compensated too much. These fish are only about, what, 3 feet of water. So really I don't need to shoot that low. Where they're at is where they're at.
Son of a beach.
Sometimes fish, these aren't ordinary carp, you know. Usually I can hit these about 80% of the time, 90% of the time. But I forgot to tell you guys, these are Midwest Asian carp, and they know how to dodge arrows. They've adapted to being shot at so much.
Yeah.
Look, I told you he was looking right at us. If I shoot him, I'm going to get him right in his mouth. Right? That's what I said. Yeah. Pretty close.
He's darker than most of them.
Oh, pregnant. I think. Big old belly.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, this one's weird.
It is weird.
Okay, so I only ended up shooting 2 of those carp down there. I attempted probably 4 or 5 shots. Like I said, we have some Midwest carp. They've adapted to being shot at so much that they know how to dodge an arrow. The reason I didn't show me cutting the fish up, I just figured there was no need. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know down in the comments and I can show you how I do it. I think it's pretty self-explanatory when it comes to cutting fish up. Usually I will leave them in big pieces, kind of like a drumstick piece. I cut around the stomach, I cut all the fins off, and then I'll throw that big piece in a baggie. Sometimes I'll cut it up. Last night we were pushed for time. I told the wife that, hey, let's just real quick run this back to the Home Depot, this hose that we had, and then let's stop and see if there's any fish so I have some bait. I was running low on bait. And she agreed to it. I'm not gonna push my luck, and I'm not gonna be out there all night. And also, like I said, fresh bait is the best bait. So there's no need for me to stock up on 6 of those things. I mean, they produce a lot of bait, one of those Asian carp. Enough to last me probably 3 times going out on the boat. So that was plenty. Like I said, a good indication is that water moving like that. If the water's clear enough, you can see them. They're in big schools. I mean, at least here in the Midwest, in Sioux City, Iowa, on the Missouri and stuff, you can't miss them. Other places to look for them. I'm lucky enough we have a spillway that I have access to where the water moved up in. Other places, a lot of times they're around those wing dikes. I mean, if you can just walk them, and you'll see them in huge schools. I never really see them in fast-moving water. You're not able to see them. They are constantly in slow-moving water, right towards the top. Most of the time, they seem to be too far from the bank to be able to get, but you can get lucky. That's I've kind of pinpointed where they are in our town. So I'll try and get a couple more videos up like that of me doing some bow fishing, or at least my cousins or whoever else wants to go bow fishing with me, get some videos of them. This fall, I'm going to try and get some videos of us doing some deer hunting of some sort, and we'll try and get some more the bow side of it. I mean, it's bow and rod, and all I seem to do is the rod side of it, so I got to balance this out, man, and we'll go from there. I appreciate you guys watching it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next adventure.